Hi Sajid, I thought I'd make a video response for you on your problem with your Indesit washing machine. Firstly, if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, my apologies. You say you've got an Indesit washing machine, MTWC71252WUK. Now, first thing I'm going to do for you is create a web page, and I'll put the link in the description, because we're going to be talking about a lot of problems that you may have with your machine, and these would be other videos that you need to wash. So first thing is, we're going to go through the question that you have. You have an Indesit washing machine, as I said, MTWC71252WUK washing machine. Washing cycle completes, but when it enters the spin and drains, it stops and unlocks. Clothes are washed but come out wet, soaked. And when set onto spin and drain cycle only, you can hear the drain pump running, but the machine finishes and the clothes in the drum are wet. So let's go through the problems that you may have. Firstly, you may have a problem with the carbon brushes. Although you say you've inspected them, it does not mean that the motor is working correctly. But you didn't tell me in your email whether the drum was rotating. If the drum is rotating, we can presume the motor should be good. But if it's not spinning at all, then you may either have worn carbon brushes, or you may have a problem with the PCB telling the motor to go to a different RPM level. But from the description that you described, it sounds like the machine might not be emptying the water in the allocated period of time. This means that the machine is timing out at the end of the cycle because it has not emptied in the allocated period of time. Modern washing machines today only have a couple of minutes to empty the water in the drum before the pressure switch then tells the PCB that it is okay for the drum to start spinning. If the pressure switch is detecting water in the machine, then it will not allow the machine to spin for safety reasons. So first thing you want to do is take the waste pipe out of either the stanchion pipe or off the sink fitting, put it into a bucket, and make sure you really have adequate flow of water when it's on an empty cycle. If the water is not coming out with a great flow, you may have a problem either in a blockage in the sump hose or the waste pipe, or you could have a blockage in the pump. Now, if the water is only trickling out, this could be the sump hose, and I'm going to put additional videos on the web page for you, also with exploded diagrams of your machine so you can see each individual component and any other relevant information I can get for you. Indesit are not very good at the moment at producing workshop manuals for the general public. They only produce them for their own engineers, which I think is wrong, really. Luckily, they've been taken over now by Beko. Beko actually own the whole Whirlpool group, which includes Hotpoint, Whirlpool, Indesit, and many other brands. So, at the bottom of the machine, you have a sump hose that connects to the pump. This needs to be made sure it's completely clear. Things like baby socks, handkerchiefs, paper that's left in the pocket can all clog in this pipe, and this would cause a restriction in the flow of water. The pump itself, you want to take the filter out, make sure you clean the filter, and get a torch and look to the back of the motor. You will see a propeller, and this propeller should be turning freely. Sometimes you can get elastic band or some other item could be wrapped around the impeller, and this also could be a problem. Also, it's worth noting, if you have it connected to a sink unit, underneath the sink, the waste pipe is pushed onto a bayonet fitting. Sometimes this fitting can build up with fat from Sunday lunches, fatty water being poured down the sink, and over a period of time restrict the hole so it gets smaller, and therefore the machine is unable to empty. This is quite important to clean all this out. Apart from that, The only other problem I can see why it would not be spinning is a direct fault with the motor. Motors can be bench tested, and I will put some additional videos down there for you. Or you may have an output problem from the printed circuit board. But all these parts are available. Now, if it's an expensive item like the PCB or the motor that needs replacing, remember you can always use the model number or the genuine part number to have a look on different shopping channels like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, etc. You might be able to find a PCB out of the machine which has got collapsed bearings in the drum, and someone's just selling it off for parts, but it's a perfectly good PCB, and you might be able to pick up the whole machine for as little as 20 to 30 pounds. I hate to see any machines being thrown away. The new machines today are not what they used to be years ago. Machines are only lasting 3 to 5 years nowadays, and that's because of built-in obsolescence, but that's a whole different subject. One of my pet hates in life with the way the manufacturers are going at the moment. So go to the link in the description. I've put all the relevant information plus other videos for you to watch to help you diagnose the problem with your machine. Have a good Christmas. I hope you enjoy your Christmas. If you need any further assistance, feel free to contact us. But remember, for most of the year next year, I'm working away as I'm traveling all around Europe on a busman's holiday, visiting companies like Indesit, Whirlpool, so on, having a look at how machines are made. And I'm also going around component manufacturers as well, showing people how components are made. Things like door seals, motors, pumps, etc., etc. Anyway, I hope this helps you, points you in the right direction, and you manage to get your machine working again. Thanks very much for contacting us, and use the contact us page with as much information as possible if you need further assistance. Thanks for contacting us.